OT Fellas here. I'm Mark,
I'm Jackson.
and we're going to be doing SOAP goals.
Soap notes and coast goals.
Let's do it.
Alright, I'm going to be telling you guys about the good old soap notes. That is kind of like our clinical reasoning of what we saw, and it's kind of like a protection against us because you document everything in here. So going down, we got S for subjective. Now this is the client's relevant report. So when listening to the client, as you're building that rapport and that therapeutic relationship, as the client comes into the clinic or wherever you're at, this is just their perspective and concern, goals and limitations on their condition. So if I walk in and I say, man, Mark, my pain is a 7 out of 10, but I want to play the piano again. That's a direct quote format. That's something that Mark would document in the subjective, that I stated that my pain coming in today was a 7 out of 10. Subjective is only stuff that's relevant to the clinical setting. If I say, Mark, I love the episode of South Park I watched last night, he's not going to put that in subjective. So did the client say it? Patient reports, that's how you would kind of document examples, pain, feeling, and complaints about things. Next, moving into objective, this is measurable observations, factual, professional summary of events, excluding interpretation. So I'm not interpreting anything here, this is the facts, this is what actually happened. So that looks like the session facts and performance, include the session length, setting. So if I'm like bedside or rehabilitation in the kitchen, that's like the occupational purpose in that matter. And then for like the clinical data, document the assistance levels here. So you know, mid, mod, max, standby assistant, independent, all of those things, a couple more. But these are the types of cues you use, specific safety concerns observing during the functional mobility. So did you see it? Did you measure it? So for example, like minutes, reps, range of motion, and all of your level of assist observations. Now moving into the A, assessment. So this is your clinical interpretation of explain the meaning of the S and the O section. So this is where you tie it all in together. So if I'm talking about I have a wrist injury and my wrist really hurts, I'm not just throwing it into the A assessment anything about like shoulder mobility, because I'm focused on the wrist, and that was never talked about in the S and the O. So no new data here. Now within the A, we like to think of it as the 3 Ps. So what are the problems? What are the progress, and next up would be what is the potential that we have going on. So when going into that, we want to think of